Eat this 30 minutes before your meals to lower your blood glucose. Get ready for some exciting news about almonds. Now, 2 groundbreaking research studies on almonds have just been released, and the results are mind-blowing. These studies were conducted over 3 days and 3 months. And they focused on the impact of almonds on blood sugar control for Asian Indians who have prediabetes and overweight or obesity. And guess what? 3 months, the 3-month-old almond intervention actually managed to reverse prediabetes to normal blood sugar levels in nearly a quarter of the participants. That is a whopping 23%. Now, let's dig into the details of these studies. Before we do that, if you want some personalized emails coming to your way to keep you informed and educated, I would say go and subscribe to our newsletter at sugarmds.com or follow the link in the description. Now back to our study, guys. In both trials, a group of 60 individuals were given 20 grams, approximately 0.7 ounces of almonds, which is equivalent to a small handful of almonds, 30 minutes before each meal throughout the study period. The researchers were absolutely thrilled with the results of these almond studies, and they even went as far as calling the reversal of prediabetes through the diet the holy grail of medicine. Talk about a big deal, right? But that's not all. The benefits of almonds go way beyond prediabetes reversal. The researchers also highlighted the potential for better glucose control over time, thanks to dietary approaches like including your almonds before your meals. This is crucial because nearly 70% of individuals with prediabetes will eventually develop diabetes, and most diabetes will progress if they don't do anything about it. So almonds can play a pivotal role in preventing diabetes progression and keeping your blood sugar in check. Now, here's an exciting fact. Both of these studies were actually randomized, controlled trials funded by Almond Board of California. I know you'll be like, oh, well, they're paid by the almond company. But as long as it's double-blind, no intervention other than people eating almond or not almond, and they're under supervision by many researchers, you can still trust that study. Now, the researchers had a theory that consuming a small portion of almonds before major meals, also known as preloading, could reduce fluctuations in glucose and insulin levels after eating and overall hyperglycemia when compared to a control diet. And guess what? The findings supported their hypothesis. And I'll tell you exactly how the study was done to see if you can trust that study, right? So why are almonds so amazing when it comes to blood sugar control? Well, it all boils down to their unique nutritional composition. Now, almonds are packed with fiber, right? And monounsaturated fats, the zinc, the magnesium, all of which work together to improve the glycemic control and even reduce hunger. It's like a powerful nutritional superhero swooping in to rescue your blood sugar levels. Now, the lead author of these studies, Dr. Misra, who is a renowned professor and chairman at Fortis DOC Center of Excellence for Diabetes and Metabolic Diseases and Endocrinology in New Delhi, shared his excitement about the findings. He emphasized that the simple addition of a small portion of almonds before each meal, 30 minutes before each meal, can make a significant difference in your glucose control, especially for Asian Indians with diabetes or prediabetes. He also highlighted the impressive decrease in blood sugar and hormones observed when individuals consumed 20 grams of almonds, again 30 minutes before a glucose load. So they tested that, right? So they gave the almonds and they gave them a glucose load to see what happens. Now, Dr. Misra's collaborators are equally enthusiastic about these findings. They see the increasing prevalence of diabetes as a major concern and believe that these dietary strategies, like incorporating almonds, can be a game changer. By following a balanced diet that includes almonds, we can potentially reduce the progression of prediabetes, right? And help people return to their normal glucose levels. And for people who are having very high blood sugar levels, they will also benefit from that as well. So they're not just delicious and nutritious snack, but we always talk about them, but they also have that power to revolutionize blood sugar control. Now, I promised you to give you more details about the study, right? So, all right, prepare yourself for an epic adventure through the realm of almond research. In this short-term study, they delve into the world of glucose tolerance and the magical effects of almonds. Trust me, it's going to be a wild ride. So, the first things are first, I will say, picture this. A brave group of participants eager to test the power of almonds. They're divided into two teams of 30. The first group is bestowed with a glorious 20-gram portion of almonds, like a handful, while the second group is left to fend for themselves without these nutty champions or companions. To put their glucose tolerance to test, both teams were subjected to an oral glucose tolerance testing, which is pretty nasty. You just basically drink sugar. Not so exciting, right? But let's dive deeper into the adventure. The second part of the journey involves 3 days of blood glucose monitoring done through a fancy continuous glucose monitoring system, right? Like a Dexcom or Freestyle Libre. Our researchers compared the glycemic effects of preloading, like preloading with 3 meals a day of breakfast, lunch, and dinner with these almonds for 3 consecutive days. Now, this time, they brought along 60 participants, with some receiving no preloading of almonds. And yet, the climax of our adventure arrives here. After analyzing all the mind-boggling data, the researchers made some astounding discoveries. Now, brace yourself for this. The almond group showcased lower indicators of high blood sugars, including the blood glucose, but also insulin, glucagon, C-peptide, compared to the control group, who basically did nothing. Snap, right? That's an 18% decrease in postprandial blood sugar levels, which is your blood sugar spikes after meals. So that signals improved regulation of glycemic responses among our heart-healthy almond consumers. But there's more. Our trusty glucose monitoring devices revealed even more jaw-dropping results. The almond group experienced a significant improvement in glucose variability over the first 24 hours. Incredible, right? Now, their postprandial glucose sugar dropped by around 10% in the almond group compared to control group. And that's not all. Pre-meal almond loading provided a lot of other benefits. The almond enthusiasts enjoyed lower overall mean 24-hour blood glucose concentrations, less time spent in the danger zone above 140, and lower peak 24-hour glucose levels, decreased postprandial blood glucose levels, postprandial means after meals, lower minimum glucose levels at night, and reduced overall high blood sugar levels. It's like almonds brought their A game to glucose control party. But hold on, our adventure isn't without obstacles. This short-term study has its limitations. First of all, a small sample size, consisting only individuals with prediabetes, and a limited intervention period. Plus, we can't ignore the sneaky behavioral changes that nutritional intervention studies tend to trigger. But participants in both groups became aware of their risk during the recruitment process, and they were giving dietary instructions prior to the study. Oh well, the tricks of life always plays on us, right? We definitely need more research to explore the effects of almond preloading on different ethnicities, individuals with diabetes or severe diabetes, and people with normal body weights. Only then we can really unleash broader recommendations for this. To wrap up this marvelous adventure, both studies showed that participants who devoured 20 grams of almonds 30 minutes before a meal witnessed significant improvements in glycemic control. The power of almonds, my friend. Who would have thought these tiny, tasty treats could have such an impact, right? So there you have it, a mind-blowing journey through the world of almonds and their wondrous effects on glucose control. Keep exploring, keep experimenting, and keep embracing the magic of these nutty companions. I'll see you in the next video. Hey guys, I hope you're enjoying this channel so far, and I hope you subscribed already. If you didn't, do it. And if you did, watch this video right there. I think that will help you too.